So the moment we decided to take in our nieces and nephew, my mother-in-law had called us and told us that my sister-in-law was, trying to get her things together. And she just kind of downloaded just what she was going through in that moment. So I called my sister-in-law and I said, hey, how do you feel about us taking Mark and Lulu for this summer? She was like, yes, please help me. So we were like, we can do it. Let's just take them for the summer. And then when school starts, she'll be able to take care of them and do what she needs to do with them.
We were in Chicago when we got the call. It was Black Friday 2016 and found out that she had passed. And I mean, it was just a rush of emotion. The whole thing was kind of surreal. Like, thankfully, God understood this beforehand, because by the time that she had died, the kids were already living with us for almost 6 months. You get this tragedy and they're like, man, our mom is gone. But at the same time, God has set something up for them already.
While we were in Chicago and we got the news that Letitia had passed, I just had a real conversation with God. And I just said, what are we supposed to do? And he just said, now I can take care of them the way that I've always wanted to take care of them. And from that moment on, I had so much peace. Because I knew financially we didn't have it. I knew with our house we didn't have the space. With our cars we didn't have enough room.
I was driving a 94 Corolla that I could barely fit in that broke down all of a sudden. So we go down to one car that's too small for all of us to travel around. Then the AC goes out in the one car that we have.
On March 7th of this year, I wrote a Facebook post saying, I'm believing that someone is going to buy us a vehicle.
Yeah.
That's just where my faith was. And I just was like, let me just put it out there.
I remember us sitting in the car after our date night and we prayed and we said, God, you show yourself faithful to those who are faithful. And we've been faithful to you, God, and I thank you that you would show yourself faithful to this family. And literally, by that next Friday, a guy came to my job and basically said, hey, step outside with me. I'm like, what in the world is going on? So I step outside with him and he's like, hey, somebody just bought you and your family a brand new 2017 Toyota Sienna, absolutely paid for. And literally, I could not work after that. So we walk into the dealership, past the little haggling rooms and all that. All we have to do is sign papers and walk up out of that thing.
So Jonathan makes a decision to bring the van to the house. We all come downstairs, me and all the kids, and lo and behold, there is a brand new vehicle pulled up. I'm like, what is going on? Someone please explain it to me. The car salesman that was with us, he's been there 9 years, and he literally was like, this never happens. So he knew himself that this was a God thing, because it does not happen. And so I don't think it was ever a question of, if God was going to do it. It was, how was he going to do it this time?